you've been living in Abuja for quite some time now and you have little or no idea about Gwarinpa and its avenues, or are you visiting and would love to know more about Gwarinpa, why don't you join me? Let me tell you more about Gwarinpa and its avenues. I remain your host, Lady Messiara. Let's go. Gwarinpa is said to be the largest single housing estate in Nigeria and Africa, and currently we are standing at the entrance of First Avenue. So we'll begin with First Avenue. This is an entrance from the express straight to First Avenue, and if you look around me, you will see that there are cars going in and also coming out. You can go into town and also come back into Gwarinpa. Okay, if you look at it very well, you also see that we have a nice view, and you also see that we have beautiful sceneries. There's a mountain there, if you can see. We have a mountain there. We have activities going all around. It's a very beautiful place. If you look at my right, works and housing, and behind me is the Polo Club. I am your host, Lady Messiara, and I'm going to show you around. Come, let me take you and show you more of the avenues in Gwarinpa. But we will be starting with First Avenue. Okay, we are here in another part of Gwarinpa, First Avenue. This place is popularly known for churches. Here you find all the churches, and it's popularly called the Church Village. Now, if you look at my right, you see Ekwa. We have Ekwa. In front of me, we have Dunamis, which you may not see or will see later. And we also have a Presbyterian Church. We have Methodist Church. So here is popularly known for all the churches or conglomerates of churches. Do you get? So if you are in Gwarinpa or you are visiting and you do not have an idea of where your church is located and you want to worship somewhere, just come to the Church Village. Ask for the popular Church Village or ask for where you can find your church in First Avenue. So while we are on it, follow me, we'll still talk more. Avenue, you can also find, the famous Kadobinko Market. This is the Kadobinko Market, and here you have, whatever it is you're looking for, homemade food, fruits, whatever it is you want to get, and you are living in First Avenue, this is the popular Kadobinko Market. Or are you coming, into Gwarinpa for the first time and you're looking for a market, where you can get all your goods and all that, and you're staying, in First Avenue and you have no idea. It is a popular Kadobinko Market. You can ask any, keke driver, you can ask anybody. This place is like a landmark in First Avenue, and it's not hidden. As you can see, people are going about doing their businesses. People are going in there and doing their stuff. It's very easy to locate. So it makes Gwarinpa or First Avenue to be very lively, interesting, and a very comfortable place to stay. Okay, so this place is called the First Avenue Corner Shop. This place is a popular First Avenue corner shop, and by my right you have also the popular Crush Cafe. Yes, it's a landmark for First Avenue. If you've been to First Avenue or if you're coming to First Avenue and you ask for Crush Cafe, they will take you right there because that is where you have the nightlife. Looking for hangouts, Crush Cafe is your spot to go to. So this is First Avenue, and behind me you have the hospital, and we have, when you take a good look around, you see how beautiful and how busy First Avenue is. So First Avenue is a very beautiful place, wonderful place. Gwarinpa as a whole is a very beautiful place to live in. Okay, Mr. Austin, how long have you been doing business here in First Avenue?
About 2 years ago.
2 years ago. Okay, so what can you say about, First Avenue? How has business been like?
No, really, we really enjoy the business at this First Avenue, Bonnebi Corner Shop. It's nice for us as businessmen. No, we enjoy the business as usual.
Can you tell us how long have you been staying in First Avenue?
For 7 years now.
Wow, 7 years, such a long time. Okay, so so from 7 years ago and now, what is the difference so far?
I don't know what to say, but they've not really been a very significant difference. Unless for we that have been here for a long time, we can notice one or two differences, one or two restructuring of buildings, trying to refurbish their buildings, not bringing it down completely, trying to make it look better than it was before, and saying that maybe the streets are looking neater, finer than they were before, and the buildings are being repainted, making it look nicer than it was. But outside that, First Avenue is more or less becoming like a business place, like Third Avenue. Initially, it's all about the residential, but you can find out that in First Avenue now, you're seeing business plazas popping up from all corners, all cronies. So very likely in the next few years, we're going to look at First Avenue to be like Third Avenue. And we have everything. We have the banks, we have the schools, we have the markets.
Come to the end of today's episode, and this is the end of First Avenue. Yes, by this traffic light is the end of First Avenue. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I hope you enjoyed the tour. Okay, thank you very much, and do not forget to follow us on our social media handles: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Also subscribe to our YouTube channel, like, watch and comment. This is Life in Abuja, and I am your host, Lady Messiera.